We are back with session 21, Embers of the Phoenix. Do you guys remember what you did last time? What you're doing today?
I rode on a boat.
So we took some time to heal and rest after last encounter. Talked with Gabby about the journey by sea to Komodo. There's a giant huge sea creature with a wolf head that's caused some issues, but it wasn't going to be near where we were heading, but we think maybe we should explore that in the future. We learned about Layla, who is the politician we are heading to Komodo to try and influence. She used to be an adventurer, paladin of Azrael, middle-aged human. Her husband passed away, and her child Lydia is allegedly wrongfully imprisoned for murder. Lydia was accused of killing a cleric of Tencel. They say she just walked into the temple and killed him with a dagger. So that's kind of weird. But she has a life sentence. Layla is in charge of imports and exports. I think it's the master of coin or trade. She's known to be stubborn and not want to bargain and cold. She's appointed by the mayor, not voted into office or anything. The mayor is pretty loyal to the queen, and he's been in power for about 6 years, generally well liked. We decide that we will be working undercover, won't be introducing ourselves to the mayor or anything. We learned some more about the wolf serpent. Ron finished up the shadow armor for Zoo, and then basically said, I'm wimping out. I'm going to create some stuff still, but I'm too scared. And I'm just a liability. And Osrin said he jumped ship and broke up with the party, but Ron at least gave Zoo a fireball necklace and gave me the Pathfinder pouch. As we were talking in the tavern, there was this gross necrotic hand that came up through the floor and grabbed Judge G's heart, and he went unconscious, and then we went into combat, and we were hearing things, and there was a swarm of frogs that we had to defeat. The guards came, but they weren't really helpful. We get Judge G to be conscious and get out of there and decide we can't stay at the tavern anymore. We go to Gabby's room at the Bispot, and then Judge G says he needs to leave. He needs to kind of lay low and then deal with the bounty. And so Ron gave him the Ring of Force Shields, and Zoo gave him an arrow, and he gave us a riddle and then headed out to Aldebaran. Then we talked with Gabby about who could possibly be the new leader. He gave us binders of women to look through, and we picked a female alchemist bartender named Waz. Is that how you say her name? Waz?
Close enough, yeah. Wazhad Gaduz.
Okay, so you can't say it either. Great. We stayed at the Vespont, and then we decided we wanted to try and give an offering to Cassis or Cassis, the god of the sea. So we figured out to give fish. No, we gave fish from the market and threw it in the water and tried to do a prayer. And then we also got Big a nice snack. We got on the ship. There were 50 or 60 other people, and Waz came up and introduced herself, gave us a drink. We solved the riddle. Waz is full of jokes and Dalek references. She is exhausting, I quote. We slept, and the travel went well. We all kind of talked about our strengths and weaknesses. And as we were getting off the ship, we were told to avoid the Eastern River, that there would be gruesome death awaiting us there. Of course, Waz wanted to investigate it, thinks it might be something that we could offer to help with to Layla as kind of a bargaining chip to try and convince her to get goods from Alberta. So I think starting out, we have to decide, do we want to go explore this Eastern River issue? Do we want to just kind of get the lay of the land or approach Ayla or what the plan is.
Very good.
I got something to roll real quick. Why is this not letting me roll?
You don't deserve it.
Expected. Oh, hold on. You got to do these, don't you? Nope. How do you? Can you not roll multiple dice at once?
I don't know what you're trying to roll.
Apparently not. Okay. Let me just do it this way. That, and that. Okay. These are just my age, weight, height, and weight that I didn't do last time. Let's see, it's 2'6" plus 5 inches. Well, y'all are quiet.
Yeah, so you guys are... We kind of ended when you guys were getting funneled out of the ship, where 2 guards were kind of warning you to stay away from the eastern river. What you guys are doing? Are you guys following the crowd into this towards the city, or are you veering off? Or are you talking to anyone?
Might as well follow the crowd for now.
Sure.
They'll take us
we
in.
should.
Go ahead.
Oh, we should probably take some time to talk amongst ourselves and see what our plan is.
Sure. So you want to stop or talk as you walk? Because everyone's kind of being like funneled into like a line, like
Yeah, I'm gonna
4
I'm
or
gonna try
5
to
by
wave.
5, and just
Come on,
walking.
let's go where they're going. We'll see what's around here, and then we'll find a nice place to sit down and have a chat.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are kind of shuffled in from... Let me go look at the map to see where you guys came in from. Okay, yeah, you're coming in from the south. This is not a walled city. There aren't any guards or anything that greet you. There are only guards at the dock. But after about 30 minutes of walking with this crowd, you guys are... That's the wrong tool. You guys are coming in from like this direction into the city. Or I guess you'd call it a village. It's pretty small. It is probably, I think, the first village you guys have seen that there are actual trees and stuff within the building area. They haven't been all cleared away and stuff like that. So you guys are just getting funneled in. People start going their different directions to where everyone seems to know where they need to go. I don't know where you guys want to go, though, as the people fill into the streets.
Well, I think we should find a place to, as people start to spread, we should find a place to maybe sit down, have a chat.
Be nice to go by the trees if we can.
Yeah, as you guys are walking through, you can kind of walk through... Why do I keep going to this tool? Here we go. You guys can kind of walk through, and this is just an open, like, parquet kind of thing. There are benches and just, like, small things around this big tree area. It's like a little park or whatever you want to call it. There are some people like walking through the paths and stuff like that, but you can find an open bench that all three of you can sit at. If you'd like that. Or you can find somewhere else.
All right, so
And it's quiet enough around there.
You guys came, it's about the late, maybe mid-afternoon. It's not quiet. Like, if someone was trying to overhear you, they probably could. But, I mean, there's, like, people talking. There's people jogging through. It's a pretty active area. Like, you would notice if someone was just, like, trying to eavesdrop you or something. But it's a pretty open area where you're sitting. There's a few trees. There's a nice little path behind the bench that you do see a few people jogging by. But you just hear the normal chatter of a moderately busy kind of park. People playing some outdoor activities nearby. I don't know if that suits your
Seems
needs.
okay enough.
Sure. You guys are all sitting at the bench. What do you guys want to talk about?
Well,
So it seems like you wanted to go explore this deadly river.
I was told you're all sneaky types, so I mean, I feel like we could probably slip over there and get an eyeful of what's there.
An eyeful, eh?
Of course.
Are you sneaky?
I am very sneaky.
Oh. And how would this be a bargaining chip? We'd offer to take care of the problem or something?
We could even offer that it's already taken care of.
Oh, would that be a lie or?
I mean, we could actually already take care of it, if depending upon what it is. I'm assuming whatever it is probably blows up pretty easy. Maybe even bring one of them back to
Planning
chat.
to blow it up?
Yeah. I mean, if it's hostile, why not?
We don't have any idea what this is, right? I thought it was just like a dangerous, like it's dangerous by the river. We didn't get any more details, did we?
I mean, it's got to be some kind of creature, right? I'm sure the river itself isn't dangerous. I don't think rivers do that.
I don't know. What do you think, Zoo? Do you want to investigate this?
If it might help, might as well.
Okay.
Why? I thought you were the best swords person in the world.
And?
So
Not
what are you worried
everything can
about?
be handled with a sword.
I think lots of things can be handled with a sword,
I agree.
and those
I
that
said
can't
not
can be
everything.
handled with a bomb.
Or a bow.
See? Got all the strategies you need. Oh, and I can talk pretty well. If they need to chat. it
Really?
up. Absolutely. I'm one of
Oh,
the best
I
talkers in
haven't-
town.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, this is a smaller town, but still probably the best here. No, definitely the best here, especially if I get to give them a drink first.
It's quite an opinion you have of yourself.
It's important to feel good about yourself.
You sound like a muppet. Alright,
What's a Muppet?
oh, just a thing I have in my own head.
Oh, that's weird. Kind of scary, too.
Why? Everyone has an imagination.
Yeah, but I don't have people in my head.
You can imagine people, can't you?
I can.
Okay.
All right, then I guess we're even.
Even meaning we've decided we're doing this. I don't know if that's even.
Oh. I think it's even.
I picked my languages. I did not. Oops.
Are we gonna try and learn anything from anybody in the area first about this river, or do you want to just literally go and look?
No, I think it's important to always stop by the bar, see what people have to say.
Oh, bar, yeah, of course.
What? You get them a little bit liquored up, they start speaking like you wouldn't believe.
You seem a little obsessed with alcohol.
It was my career for years. How am I not going to think about it first? Years and
Okay.
years and years. What are you trying to imply, huh?
Let's go to the bar. See who's there at the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah, you guys
Lots of people.
get
Those are
up
people
from
with the most information.
you guys get up from the bench and you want to try to find a lively tavern bar.
Or a not so lively one. Either way.
Are you gonna ask anyone for directions? Or are you just gonna mindlessly walk through the town to try and find one?
I would prefer just walking around because it'll give us a little bit of, a sense of the town, and, unless it is taking a really long time, I don't think we'll need to ask.
It's a pretty small village. You could probably walk the whole thing within 2 hours, so it wouldn't take you long to. I mean, that's if you walk from like point A to point B in a straight line. But so you're right here. Where do you want to go?
Let's head north.
All right, someone either use the draw tool or a ruler tool. Show me which path you're going. You can kind of go.
Let's go like
Okay.
this
yeah.
way.
All right, so you just keep walking down, and then until you get to that crossroads again, and see if you see anything.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you guys can walk down that way. You'll notice that you don't cross any taverns. There's storefronts. There are storefronts. They're miscellaneous things. I don't know if you guys are on the lookout for anything specific, but they're clearly not taverns. You do pass a.
What kind of storefronts actually? Like maybe somebody who is like selling general merchandise.
Yeah, you'll pass. This right here is a general kind of store. This right here is residential, so these are like houses that you're passing on this right side. This right here seems to be some sort of government building, some sort of like parks and recreation kind of building, you get the sense of. You don't see any like labels or anything, but that's the vibe you get when you're just seeing the type of people walking in and out of there. Here is a general store if you wanted to stop in or look through the window.
Yeah, I think that would be the first place I'd recommend we pop in at.
People at these kind of places usually know quite a bit.
Yeah, you guys can walk in through there, and a little bell on the door rings as you open it and close it. It's pretty empty. There's probably... Yeah, there's literally no one in the store besides someone at the very back at the counter who kind of yells a greeting as you come in. It says...
I'll wave.
Yeah, you wave to them. It's an older individual. He just kind of... He has a sort of a rocking-ish chair. He kind of leans back in the chair, waves at you as you come in. Oh, hello! Foreigners, are you?
What'd you say?
Out-of-towners!
Ah, yes. Sorry, I thought you said horners.
Oh,
It's
no.
like I don't have a horn.
No. You must be out-of-towners if you're shopping at this hour.
Yeah, we just came in off a boat. Wanted to check out the town. Haven't been here before.
Very good. Well, feel free to shop around. Got anything that you generally could need?
Anything specifically local around here? Like to get a nice experience of the local stuff here. Maybe pick up some you guys have here that we don't have back home.
Well, where are you from?
Oh, I'm out of...
Hold on, I need to double check a map real quick. I didn't fully set this up, but I would have in my head.
I can bring you there if you like.
Why are none of the maps showing?
Are none of the maps showing?
They weren't in the sample view for some reason, but they were there when I clicked on them.
Strange.
Oh no, they would have known like that it was a boat from Rachel that came in, so I can't really lie too much. So I'll just say yeah.
We're in from Rachel.
Let's see what I have that you wouldn't have over there. As he thinks, and I look through my stuff here. He kind of points to a large aisle, I guess a long aisle to the left of you that you came in. You're kind of just speaking to him in the middle. I don't know if you walked up to him when you were talking, but
Yeah,
he'll
I
kind of
would
just
make my way up. But
yeah, he'll point to an aisle to the left of the store, and he'll say, "A rare fruit that grows here. Can't get anywhere else. Chimera's Fang, they call it."
I'm a little scared of chimeras. Is it actually gonna like bite like a chimera?
No. It's it just looks like they're fangs. I'm told that's why I got the name. I guess.
Ah, okay.
I'm not really an adventure man myself. That's just what they call it.
I'll walk on over and pick it up, take a look at it.
Yeah, it's a yeah, that's what the trees look like. What is the fruit? As you look at the array of them, no two of them look alike. They're similar, but none of them like you know, apples all kind of look the same. Like these all look very different, and they almost kind of look like normal fruits, like apples and stuff like that. But they all look like a little bit different than those. It's weird. It looks like normal fruits have been like altered. And again, no two of them look alike. So one might be like an apple, an orange, and stuff like that. But they have those little modifications that make them quite not like that.
Okay. Well, either way, I'll grab a handful of them if I can.
I'm sorry, he would have said the trees look like the fangs, not the fruit.
Gotcha.
But the fruit is still called Chimera's fang.
Okay. Yeah, I'll grab a handful of them and bring them up to the counter.
Oh, by handful, I guess that'd be like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I'll say 5. He kind of looks you up and down. How well are you dressed?
Pretty well actually. I am wearing like a kind of a strange mask. It is a sort of like the doctor's mask with a little bit of like the fanged like or the like almost bird shaped nose on the front of it. But otherwise I'm dressed in like a really nice long flowing dress with like little silver etching around the edging of it. And I have like a little vest over the top of it. And like flowing cloak behind me. So I think I would look pretty...
Okay. So yeah, he kind of looks at that and says, oh, well, it's 3 gold a piece. They're quite valuable.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
All right, and I'll throw it on your sheet for you if you're taking
Oh, thank you.
5.
Yeah, I put it on there, but if you've got something specific, that is much better. Thank you, sir. And then that will be 15 gold. I'll drop 20 on the counter.
Jeez.
Why did it not update? Come on, why are you not taking... There we go.
So, if I wanted to get a drink around here as well, nice place to relax and take in the scenery, where would I go?
Kind of thinks for a moment. At this hour, you'll be hard-pressed to find an actual place that's open. Most people here are accustomed to being out and about during these hours.
Oh, a nice active town.
Yes, nothing really... The nightlife doesn't really turn on until 8, 9 p.m. is when things open.
What's a lot of people's favorite spot?
Well, it depends what you're looking for. It's a small town. We're quite modest, but if you're looking for the fanciest place, it's in the western part of town, near the edges. If you're looking for just an everyday person place, you're looking for the northeastern part, actually just down the street from here. And he'll point you this way.
Okay.
Well, we'll go have a look around, see what it's like.
Like
see
I
which one
said,
we'll go
it
to later.
won't be open. You won't
Well,
be
yeah,
able to-
obviously. What if we wanted to grab something to eat?
Kind of shrugs. Even restaurants aren't really open. You can go to... A lot of people here fish their own food and stuff like that. But most people, there is an open market to the... Just on the other side here, and he'll point you this open area here. You can get fresh food there, but it's quite bare bones. You'll have to cook it yourself and stuff like that.
Ah, okay. So you guys must not get a lot of out-of-towners.
No, this is quite rare. Once in a while, a ship comes through and full of laborers or specific people requested, or something or the other. It's above my pay grade, but
I just saw it on a map and thought this place would be interesting.
kind of looks at you strangely. Really? I could have sworn that boat was specifically for laborers and things like that. Are you a stowaway?
Please don't tell. So, I mean, we're gonna be doing some work, but I mean, I was very excited about the idea of coming here to see things, and I didn't want them to know like that I also wanted to come here to see this place, because then they would have paid me less, you know. They try to get you on every corner they can. Don't tell them I wanted to come.
Well, yeah, let me know if you need anything else.
You're not going to tell him, right?
No, I think it's cool to be a stowaway.
Oh, thank you. Oof. I was worried.
People here like to go with the flow, and that's the sort of thing that I might have done in my younger days, but not.
Oh, you were a rapscallion when you were younger?
Oh yes, the tales I could tell you of my voyages.
You must have met all the great ladies.
I've met ladies, men alike that are interesting.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to assume things. I thought maybe, you'd be a real, I don't know, suave kind of guy back in your time.
Oh, I was.
Bringing them back to your place, having a good time.
This is getting oddly personal. I don't really want to tell you about those stories. I was more talking about my adventures on the sea. I used to be a sailor.
Oh, a sailor!
Yes.
Long boating or short boating?
Well, it was part of a rowboat, so I guess that's a long boat.
Well, if you're rowing, you were spending a lot of time rowing?
That's right. That's why I'm in good shape as I am but I'm not as good a shape as I was when I was younger, of course. But
yeah, but you must have been a really big guy back in the day.
No more so than any other rower.
Oh, I bet you're selling yourself quite short. You don't want to sell yourself like I am.
You can see he's getting mildly, what's the word I'm looking for? Uncomfortable with this conversation.
All right. Sorry. Dalek said I should give you a little bit of fun, but,
Dalek?
I guess I'll lay it back
You
a little bit.
worship Dalek?
I mean, every once in a while. Shouldn't everybody?
He picks up the gold coin and kind of bites it. Oh, seems real.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that to you. You're a business person. I'm not going to hurt your bread and butter.
Oh, the last Dalek person that came in here made a huge ruckus.
That's not how it works. You're supposed to be playful.
That's what they all say. Each religious person has their own interpretation of things.
That's fair. I've seen some of those. Like those Pelosis guys, they get really uptight. Keep going on and on about how everything's got to be in order. This one time I moved a box and somebody yelled at me about it because, oh God, that's not where Pelosis wanted that box.
He kind of looks to the other two. Are you friends with this individual? Oh, what's your name? I didn't even get your name.
Oh, you can call me Waz.
I'm Rusty.
Oh, Rusty. Good boatsman name.
What about you two? I haven't heard you say a single word since you come in here. Well, is this one do the talking
how
for you?
could we have?
Yeah, I get that feeling.
She talked the whole time, so.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Did you guys want anything?
No, thank you.
Oh, okay.
I think that other one doesn't talk at all. I don't know.
Does she speak common? Or only goblin?
Oh, hold on. Let me check.
I'll ask a goblin.
Do you speak common?
Yes.
She said yes. Oh, that was in common.
We're just adjusting to her still. She can be, as you've seen, a lot.
Well, now that I'm looking at you, I realize you're goblinoids.
Aye, we are.
That took you a little while, huh?
Well, I was...
Spoken like a truly progressive seaman.
I don't see race. Anyways, I should mention that we have specific goblinoid food if you're interested.
Oh, what you got? Big handfuls of bugs?
Yes, well, mixed with other things. I'm told that these are goblin specific foods. They came in for shipment from Alberta, I believe.
Ooh, Alberta, what a nice place.
Mm-hmm. He kind of points to another aisle and another shelf, and you'll see that there are pickles and edible insects with spiced. There's There's like spiced mealworms and stuff like that, and crickets, grasshoppers, scorpions, these sort of things that are like in
I want
a
to get
pickle
myself
jar.
a nice little bag of scorpions. That sounds delicious.
Take
Yeah.
some spiced mealworm.
I will take none of that. That is disgusting.
They're not like you can't get just like a bunch of squirt. They're all like mixed in these jars.
Oh, okay. Then I'll take a jar.
I'll also take a jar.
Yeah, he'll let you know they are silver a piece, and I don't have a custom item for those though.
Okay. Go that and that.
All right, this'll work as a great snack.
Yes, it's one of the few prepared foods we have.
Ugh.
You don't like your own people's food?
Just because I'm a goblin doesn't mean you know everything about me.
He's a weird one.
I'm a hobgoblin after all. Not just the same as all of them.
Oh, I don't claim to be an expert. Do hobgoblins employ a different diet of things than normal goblins?
Yes, we're vegetarian.
You're a vegetarian.
Wait a
Oh,
minute, that's not entirely. You're a vegetarian. Hobgoblins aren't.
yeah, that sounds like that would be a rare thing, I would assume.
All the hobgoblins I know are.
Oh.
Oh, you only know yourself, don't you?
No.
Who else do you know, huh? Do you know Frigetti?
No.
Oh. Thought you
Do
did.
you know spaghetti?
Yes, I do. I ate it yesterday.
Oh, was it made of worms secretly?
Oh, yeah, of course it was. That's the best spaghetti.
It's disgusting.
Really delicious.
No. Disgustingly delicious is not a concept.
That's what I say whenever there's humans around talking about my food. It's disgustingly delicious. I'm sorry, we're eating up your floor space here.
No. Now that I'm thinking about it, I also have a kind of looks around, even though no one else is in here, and he says, "I know you goblin types like your weapons. I got goblin weapons. If you're looking for any."
I'm not really the weapon type.
Really? A vegetarian and a non-weapon? You guys are very strange goblins from the ones I've encountered.
Yeah, I used to train as a bartender.
Oh, that's
I can
not
mix you up
professional.
drinks.
Well, maybe I'll have to get one of those one time, but I can just assume he kind of looks at you, Zoo, and I guess at you, Osram. A dog slicer or a horse chopper?
Nope.
You
Okay.
sure?
I
My
got the
thoughts
weapon
pretty
that I
good.
need.
Oh, it is big in here, actually? With you?
Can't imagine Big wouldn't follow Sten.
Okay, he won't talk about the dog slicer. Then he will say the horse chopper, though. I'm told it's a very popular spear type halberd kind of thing. It's goblin made. You sure?
We're good.
Ooh, which region's goblins are you getting them from?
Ooh, good question. I have to look at the map. These ones were specifically made in, I'm told, just south of Yahweh.
Oh. That's not a tribe I'm familiar with.
There's a very big population of goblinoids and orcs in that forest there. They do a
Very
lot of
neat.
trading, yeah.
Do they have their own symbol?
They actually
Like their own
do.
maker's mark?
I believe they do. You'll go behind the counter, unlock something down below, and look inside his weapon chest and get a symbol. Yeah, he'll take out one of the weapons and show you firsthand, and I guess I'll just try and draw it for you.
Ooh, freehand drawing. This should be fun.
I'll see how well I can do this. Let's see, does this
Anything
work?
like me, not very well.
Okay, it works. Although I don't like the color. I think I can change it after. Okay. So it's kind of like this.
You're supposed to be seeing something yet?
Yeah, it doesn't complete. It doesn't show you until I'm done drawing it.
Oh, okay.
There's more to it, sorry. And I'm purposely making it like that crude. It's supposed to be kind of crude.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll change the color to the appropriate color. This would be like this. And this is supposed to be... Oh, it won't let me select it. Okay, there we go. And this is supposed to be like that. So yeah, this is the marking you kind of see. It's kind of like this symbol that's kind of like etched into the handle of this horse chopper you're looking at. All their weapons are branded with this mark. I don't know what it means. I assume it's their marking for their stuff.
Could I use a linguistics to try to interpret what they're going for with this symbol?
Sure. Holy.
Ooh. Started off with a natural 20 on the most worthless thing I could.
Yeah, it's not... I mean, let me look up. Let me make sure.
Sorry, that thing is happening where I'm getting distracted by the most
No,
obscure
no.
of things.
It's fine. Da da da. Yeah, seems to be some sort of old goblin language. It's not spoken by like the civilized modern goblins. They have their own kind of dialect. This is like before.
This is like when goblins would just paint things on walls to display certain ideas.
Yeah.
So there is some idea meant in this. I'm just not sure of the origin of it. Okay.
Yeah, it seems to be some sort of. It vaguely it reminds you with that check, like some sort of the lettering of the modern goblin dialect of like war, battle, combat.
Yeah.
It has some sort of meaning like that.
And I probably would have seen pictures of this from some of my time long, long ago, but before I got brought to the human world. But
yeah,
all of that would kind of be very blurry to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that's fascinating. I almost want to buy it on just that alone, but
you should.
We do not need a horse chopper.
I'm not very good at carrying stuff. Got weak arms.
Are you sure?
Yeah, unfortunately.
No horse chopping.
All right. That's unfortunate. Well, I'll always be here if you want to.
Oh yeah, we'll be back. You got these delicious treats.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll go take a wander around. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, it's early enough.
Well, as we leave, or once we've left.
Well, it's early enough. You guys want to go take a look at things?
Look at things, meaning the river?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know, because we've been told it's deadly, but,
Oh, we don't have to. I'm just saying, or we can go see about the taverns or go to the market. What you want to do?
yeah.
To market? To buy a fat pig?
Oh. How many hours until things start opening up and people will be around?
So many hours. It's gotta get dark.
I was asking Jim.
Yeah, it would be many hours. It's like 2:00, and you need another 7 hours before things start. The nightlife starts turning on. But there's as you guys leave the store, you look around, this city, even though, or village, I keep calling it a city, even though the population must be a fraction of Rachel, the streets are full of people. It looks like there's more people than you've seen on the streets before. People are just doing random things. Everyone's just out being active, doing things. Seems like
we could just walk around and ask people. Does that make us too obvious?
Yeah, it's gonna be real obvious. Gonna be like, who are these weirdos wandering around town asking about stuff? I mean, we stick out. I can't even say like a sore thumb. We stick out like a volcano in the middle of the ocean.
Okay.
Or
So do you want to go to the market, or do you want to just go to the river, I guess?
I'm down for either. I'm asking you. I made my suggestions. If you want to wait till evening, we can get our details and then head on out and take a look in the morning. Or we could go to the market and we could spend some time in the market, or we can go out and look now. But maybe it is better if we try to get what we can from the bar.
I'd rather get some insight before just venturing out there sight unseen.
I agree. But maybe you don't want to go to the market. Maybe you want to do something else. I'm up for whatever.
How many chessboards around here? Oh.
Chess. Ooh. You like losing at chess?
Yes.
I thought so. Maybe we can stop back in, see if he's got one. Or maybe we can find a place to stay.
Yeah, let's find a place to stay and then we can figure out what else to do.
Though based on what he was saying, there may not be a lot of places for that. Since the only people coming in from out of town are supposed to be workers.
Well, there's got to be some place.
Oh, let's just roam the streets for a bit. And head to the market on the way.
Okay.
All right, so we'll head to the market, look around at the places as we go. We'll take sort of a long way to get there, I think.
Okay.
We'll go like up this way and then over this way and then around and then over.
Yeah.
And in.
Is there anything you're like looking out for that would catch your attention, or you kind of just?
An inn, preferably someplace to like stay or hostel or something like that.
Room for rent sign.
Room for rent?
An
Oh,
abandoned
places.
house.
Well, everything kind of looks abandoned. Like, nothing looks dilapidated, but there's no one, like, in any of these buildings that you, like, walk by. And there's oddly no, like, markings or signs on any of these buildings. So it's hard to tell what they are. But yeah, you pass by them and you don't see anything that looks like an inn or place to stay. But you pass a lot of people doing several things. You pass, like, some cart being transported with a bunch of food on it, with, like, 2 or 3 people just, like, steadying it and passing you by. Bunch of different things happening around you. I don't know if anything catches your attention or you want to look out for anything specific. But yeah, there's like a bunch of people on the roads and you're going to push through people to make your way through to the market.
Yeah. Well, not push through people, but
Yeah, just, it's like
make our way
these
around.
small streets that it's like full of people. You're going to have to like nudge through people at certain points.
Okay.
In these bigger areas, you have room to walk, but these small streets here, if you're going that way,
Gotcha.
there will be full of people doing different things. Some people are just like cleaning the buildings, washing windows on the roofs, patching up roofs. Like people are just doing labor and stuff like that. But nothing that looks like an obvious inn you pass, unless you do any like specific investigations on buildings. But you will make it to the market, not noticing any particular building out of the ordinary. The market is quite busy. There are a lot of stands with people selling fresh. 80% of it's like fresh, different types of fresh fish. 20% there are some raw meats being sold as well. Mostly from like cattle type creatures. What are you guys looking for?
Specifically, I'd like to find somebody who has some sort of alcohol. I know there's a lot of fish, but maybe somebody's got something that pairs with it that they might be trying to hawk.
Do you ask around or are you just visually looking?
I'm going to start just by visually looking, and then I might start coming up to a few vendors that I think are selling like particularly higher end fish, and asking them like what they would pair with it to drink.
Yeah, if you ask that, they'll just say, "Oh, the freshest of water, taken from the sea itself, distilled, of course, to get rid of the salt."
You could do that?
Yes. Magic, I'm told. Takes most
Sounds
of the
like
work.
magic.
But yes, this fine cut of fish, taken just caught earlier this morning, paired with the nice, magically cleansed seawater. Oh, can't think of a finer meal.
Do you happen to have any of this?
Yes.
The fish and the water?
Yep. You can sell it as a bundle if you want.
Yeah, what's the price?
Well, it depends what kind of fish you want. And he kind of shows you here. There's angelfish, bladefin fish.
Angelfish are pretty small, aren't they?
Yes. You get a platter of them.
Ooh. Deboned already, or do I have to do all the work?
Nope, ready to consume.
Ooh.
We
I like
have
the sound of
butterfly
that.
fish, flathead fish, Neptune fish.
I want some of these angelfish. Those sounded the best.
All right, what about the rest of you? One platter, it's meant for one person. As you said,
Do you
they're
have any
small.
juice?
Juice? Is that what you said?
Yes.
No.
Smoothies?
No, just the seawater.
Fruit?
Fruit? No.
He's a fishmonger.
Yes, you can get some nice fruit from the general store in town.
The market only sells fish?
Well, I'm sure you can find someone selling fruit here. I don't know who, though. Most people
Great.
want fish here.
And then I walk away.
Oh, jeez.
He's a little blunt.
I see. Well, what about you? He looks to the small goblin.
Water.
A bottle of seawater. He'll take a second bottle out. It's like basically a wine bottle, but it's clear, and you can just see it's filled with water. All right, 2 bottles of seawater and 1 platter of angelfish. Is that everything?
That's it.
All right. He kind of does some mental math in his head that I can clearly tell you're out of towners, so I'll give you a little bit of a deal. Fresh fish like this, with these 2 pure seawater distilled, I'll sell it to you for 50 gold.
Oh, yeah. The out-of-towner special, huh?
If you were local, I'd charge you 75.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that number goes that way.
Most people who
I'll
live
tell you
here
what.
can fish it themselves.
I'll tell you what. Here you go. You can have your 50.
Thank you.
But,
But I'm not here for that.
I'm just curious, though. I'd like for that to come with maybe some quick answers.
Sure. He starts wrapping up your seawater in these nice bags.
I know you say you guys don't get a lot of out-of-towners, but I heard you get a lot of laborers. I mean, that's part of what we're here for.
Yes, I assumed as much.
What's the whole arrangement behind that?
Well, we have an arrangement with Rachel. We supply them with some rare goods that only we get here. Food, things like that, in exchange for some labor that we don't... The locals aren't keen on doing it. A lot of us here are coastal people. We like things related to the sea. We like fishing, swimming.
Distilled seawater.
Yeah, we like looking into... Yeah, you're not here. We like looking into, like, seafaring activities, not so much building land structures and stuff like that. So to help maintain our buildings and keep everything up to code and stuff like that, we rearrange some weekly shipments of goods and things that come from our labors in the sea, and in exchange they help us maintain our land here.
How do you feel about their overall quality of labor? You ever had them do any work for you?
Yes, my residence has been maintained and built by the laborers from Rachel. They do an adequate job, I don't complain. Although I don't spend much time in there. Most of my days I'm out here, and at night I go sleep. That's just used for sleeping, pretty much.
Oh, okay. You spend a lot of time outside of the house.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right, well, that's useful to know. Where do the laborers usually stay while they're here?
Well, there's a large inn to the south of town near the large park. Maybe you've seen it. It's one of the biggest buildings there.
Oh, I thought that was like the parks department. I thought it was there. to help
No.
maintain the parks.
Further south. Kind of.
Oh, that other big building. Right,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They usually all stay there. We don't have many inns in town. It's the main one we used to house out-of-towners.
I noticed you only got a pair of taverns.
Yes.
Very different from where we come from. Like a tavern every corner.
Ah. Yes, we don't have much need for those.
No. I suppose so, if you're out living your lives, right? On the sea.
Exactly.
You get a lot of your population that's not here from time to time? A lot of people getting on the boats to go sailing?
Actually, not that many people like actually sailing. They like going out in the water, but not like long-term sailing. Not many people like to rest at the end of the day here.
Gotcha.
But there are a certain number of people that do enjoy taking to the seas more permanently.
Yeah, I remember the guy from the general store. He was saying that he was a sailor before.
Ah, yes, he's retired now, but many people don't actually get to that age to retire if they become a long-term sailor.
Gotcha. Whoa, is it dangerous?
Yes, seas are an unforgiving profession.
I've heard some people call the sea a mistress. Because it takes so much time away from people's, love lives. So spending so much time out there on the water, you kind of become enamored by it.
Yes. Are you a sailor? You seem to know quite a great deal.
No, I used to deal with a lot of them. I used to run a bar, work in a bar for quite some time. I say run because I did a lot of the work there, but...
As the sailors, not from here, most of our sailors don't, they're not regular. They're not like regular sailors.
Gotcha. Useful to know. I'll try to keep that in mind so I don't get people confused here. I want to make sure I know the locals from the non-locals.
Well, if you're looking for people from Rachel, they'll be filled with probably that tavern once they open up.
That's what largely heads on in there?
Yes.
So why don't you guys fish the rivers?
Why don't we fish in the rivers?
Yeah.
We do.
Supposedly a river to the east?
Oh, not that one. No.
What's wrong with that one?
It's near the prison.
Oh, the prison?
Yes.
Things get out over via those waters?
Well, man, I don't know the details, but I'm told the prison employs some sort of protections, and they can't distinguish friend from foe. So if you're caught in that river, they're programmed to eliminate.
Oh, that's scary stuff.
Yes. I haven't heard anyone go out there since a long time, but last story I heard about people going there is these creatures emerged from the waters and attacked people on sight if you got too close.
Gotcha, but they don't typically come into here, right?
No.
Oh, phew. That was
Yes.
scary.
If they did, that would be a huge uproar.
The guards didn't give us a lot of info. They just said, don't go to the rivers in the east. And I was like, that seems like prime fishing material or area.
Yes, if you came off the boat, assume they thought you were laborers, and they don't go venturing out from the town anyway. They probably didn't think it pertinent to warn you about. I'm surprised they even gave you a warning. There must be some accidents probably happened to some.
Maybe some laborers wandered out that way.
Yeah.
That'd be sad. And hey, we're still laborers. Just take it a little easier here.
True.
Gotta have a little time for yourself from now and then, right? I'm sure you know how it is.
Well, you're here to work, right? You can have your free time when you go back to your city.
Look, we put a lot of savings up. It was nice to give ourselves a little break, you know? You don't do that for yourself every once in a while? Never come
Yes.
out to see the big city?
Well, not when I'm on contract to do work for another city, no.
Well,
Speaking
know one
of,
of the guys.
how long have you been on break for?
maybe a little too long. We should probably get back to it.
Yes, please enjoy the things you bought, of course, on your lunch break.
Thank you. Please don't tell our boss.
I won't.
Thanks. Now, where did Osrin go?
I wandered off to find juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will eventually find one stand only sells what you're looking for.
What kind of juices do they have available?
Oh, all kinds. What are you looking for?
Kiwi juice.
You want it from like the raw kiwi bird squeezed into juice form, or?
Goodbye, sir.
You see a nice elven gentleman, one of the only elves that you've seen here so far. Most people here are human. And this elven gentleman looks at you and says, "Oh, hello. Looking for something that'll quench your thirst other than this boring old seawater?"
Yes, I'm looking for juice.
Excellent.
John, why is the Moroccan music playing?
Oh, why can't I hear the music?
It's kind of soft, so maybe that's why. But anyway, you got to talk to this Moroccan juice man who's going to try to sell you a contract with your drink.
No. He just looks at you and he says, "A lot of these tasty beverages are not illegal, but highly taxed items in this city. But I can tell you're not from here. Hence why you're even looking for this stuff. Locals know better not to even look for it. But, yeah, what juice were you looking for? I'm sure I have a bottle."
Kiwi.
Kiwi. That's a little exotic, but let's see what I have. Ah, yes. Last bottle. Kind of goes beneath his stand, pulls it. He kind of has it in like a paper bag and then just kind of like uncorks it, lets you like look at it. You can see it's the color. He kind of holds it up to your nose. You can sniff it. Smells like kiwi. He'll quickly cork it back up and keep it concealed in the bag.
And then sleight of hand replaces it with a pull-long bottle.
1 platinum piece.
Pricey.
Yes, these things are rare in this town. They don't like their alcohol. They don't like their juice. All they want is their seawater.
I will. I don't know what's the right one. This or sense motive, just to make sure I feel like I'm not getting
That'd
screwed
be
here.
appraise. Appraise would be the skill for seeing if you're getting scammed on price.
I don't have any ranks in it.
Yeah.
I'm more meant like, did he do anything sketchy? Like,
This whole thing
Is
feels
anything-
sketchy to you, but he sees you kind of like apprehensive and he says, "I was going to think it'd be funny if you just pulled it out and started drinking it, but don't let people see you drinking it. Keep it in the bag."
what would happen if people saw me drink it?
Public mockery. Annoyances. Maybe
Because
some...
it's not seawater?
Yeah.
Okay, I buy it.
Yeah, you slide a platinum piece on the table. He hands it to you. He gives you a good nod. And if you get caught with that, you didn't buy it from me.
Okay,
He nods at you.
I
Enjoy
walk
it.
away.
Yeah, you walk away.
I'll walk around until I see the group again.
Oh,
Yeah.
it sounds like we gotta get off to work. By that I mean probably hang out outside of town for a bit.
Yeah, we gotta figure out where to stay still.
Yeah, I figured out where we'll stay.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we just gotta. These people apparently noticed that we're not actually getting any work done. So.
Oh, right, we're pretending to be laborers.
Yeah. I was hoping maybe they'd be a little bit more willing to acquiesce to it, but apparently that's not going to be the case. People could be asking, like, why aren't you at work? Get to work. Sound like a bunch of hobgoblins around here. No offense.
None at all.
You're not one of those hobgoblins. You're one of the good ones.
Oh, God. Let's get out of town so I can drink. Jeez.
What?
Apparently, I can't be public about it because people here are ridiculous.
Oh, what the hell? That's a
Yeah.
crazy thing.
Agreed.
Yeah,
But
let's
I'm
get
fine
just
leaving town for a few hours.
All right. Turns out we probably don't need to look into that thing at the river, by the way. Some kind of side effect to the prison. They're not coming in and causing any danger to the city. It's just a threat. If we were to go out there, we might get ourselves killed.
Wait, why is it not a danger to the city?
It's not actually coming inbound towards the city. Only people that seem like they've died from it are maybe some laborers that chose to wander out that way.
I mean, we still don't want them getting killed, right?
Well, not much they can do. Apparently it's overflow from the prison. Prison has some sort of protections.
Oh, so it's intentional.
Yeah.
I guess there's nothing we need to do, so why don't we get outside of town and try and, I don't know, think about how and when we want to approach the politician.
I think that's a good plan. You pretend we were out chopping wood or something.
All right, which way do you guys want to get out of town? You can go any
Probably
direction.
west to be safe.
West, sure.
Yeah.
You can get into, it becomes a more foresty area. I'm assuming you're not going too far to reach the water, but
No, just far enough out that we'll be hidden enough by the tree and the brush.
all
Yeah, and
right.
I'll just keep an eye out while we're walking around.
Oh, playing some haunted music, huh?
Spooky.
I got the music.
Spooky.
Yeah, you guys get out into the woods. It's getting a little darker, but not super. It's like 3, 4 o'clock at this point. You're keeping an eye out. You don't notice anything strange or unusual. You just hear the normal woodland creatures. You get far enough away that you feel you're confident no one can overhear you, and there's not going to be like random people just nearby.
Yeah, I'll when we get kind of into position, I'm gonna take my I'm gonna take the bottle of water I have. I'll take a slight sip from it to see what it tastes like normally.
Yeah, it tastes refreshingly cool. Yeah, it just tastes like regular water, but it's like you feel like it should have gotten like a little bit warm by now, but it's like just staying at moderate cool temperature.
That is actually a little bit interesting, and I'm curious now. What happens if I use this on it?
Ooh.
You would.
Spell turns non-magic liquids, including to fluids, and yeah, the water will turn into wine. Are you doing it on both bottles or just one?
Just mine. So maybe the bottle must be keeping it cold then.
Yeah, the water starts to turn this like purpley color as you squish the grape, and it becomes wine.
Yeah, I'll take a nice big drink of it.
Oh, that feels better. Some good water.
Nice. You get a +2 bonus on all your checks.
Little grape hint there.
I'll drink my juice now.
What kind of juice you get?
Kiwi.
Yeah, it tastes very good. Kiwi juice, straight up. Nothing strange about it.
I get bonuses for distilled seawater. Kiwi juice should be bonuses.
Well,
I don't get it. There's no bonuses for the water. The bonus is because I turned it to wine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just cast a spell on it.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't really have much else to do until things kind of open back up. Or until things start to open up.
All right, so you guys are just kind of hanging out in the woods until later tonight, or?
Yeah, I think that's the plan, unless somebody else has any ideas.
I'll just, do some practice with my sword.
Alrighty. Anything from you, Zoo? Or are you just kind of chilling too?
I'll have some of my snacks and drink.
Okay.
Then we all get killed out here in the woods.
Yeah, someone give me a D100 for your
By the
few
ghost
hours.
Hydra.
See if there's any random occurrences.
I will do it.
Okay.
Holy.
I'm setting up my buff.
Hmm. Yeah, you're actually fine. You don't notice anything. If anything was there, it didn't want to mess with you, and you don't see it. If you did, if it was there.
Great.
And yeah, it starts getting dark. You guys want to head back into the town?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Got our time in. Ooh, someone's waiting for us to leave.
Yeah, you guys are about quite a bit out still. About an hour walking back, you see smoke rising from the town. What do you wanna
Yeah, we
do?
rush back in.
You want to just start running back?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can first see the smoke plumes from the city, and then eventually you get close enough, you start hearing yelling and shouting. You guys give me a round of perception checks as you get closer to see if you can make out what people are screaming about. Pretty good.
I need to make it so my perception shows even when it's not. How do you do that?
Yeah, you can click, I think it's like AS is a checkbox, like always, or on
Gotta
summary.
always show.
Always
Okay.
show, yeah, something like that.
That didn't work. Why? Did I misclick? I misclicked. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, Zoo and Ozrin, you can make out the specifics, but Waz, you can't. There's just screaming and shouting. But Ozrin and Zoo, you hear them people saying, "Troll! Oh God, there's trolls!"
The
Trolls.
troll?
Yeah, the people are screaming about some trolls.
They acted like nothing ever attacks here.
You guys keep heading through the town, finding the source of these screams and shouts and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
absolutely.
Alrighty. Yeah, you can immediately get to the village as you close in. I'm just dragging your tokens out. And immediately you see like people are like running about, clearly running from a certain direction. There are a few guards that you now see that are rushing towards a certain direction that you can see. And I will point it out to you. It seems like
Is that where the smoke is?
there's smoke coming up from like different areas, like all around. But a lot of people are rushing. It seems towards like the center of the village, or not. People are rushing away, but the guards. There's like 4 or 5 guards. You see a pack of guards like rushing towards the
Yeah.
center.
We'll rush with them, obviously, at that point.
Are you drawing your weapons and all that?
I mean, I don't draw any weapons, but yeah.
Yes.
Are you stealthing or are you just rushing in?
I think taking it slow and trying to get in there without being seen is probably important.
All right, give me some stealth checks. Ooh, very nice.
Could actually, if those rolls, probably even run in and not be seen.
Yeah, you
One
guys.
troll per person.
You guys rush in, and we'll just use this map in the corner here. So I'll move you guys over here. You guys are coming into this scene of several people just getting like mauled by these trolls.
I like permission update token parent scene.
You're still clicked on me.
Trolls.
And yeah, you do notice this small little
Old
goblin.
troll man.
It is a goblin, and it's like on top of the building, and he's just like he has like a staff, and he's just like pointing at things, yelling. Oh, I guess you speak goblin, and he's just like yelling. He's like, "Yes, kill them all!" In goblin, and these trolls are just
kill them.
yeah, and these trolls are just like decimating the. As you guys enter the scene, the guards that were just before you, they kind of just get like swiped aside, and they're just like attacking random people, so you guys can get a surprise round off if you want.
Yeah, I will take that
As
opportunity.
I put you all into combat. Because, yeah, it is a surprise round, but
Yep, still gotta roll the initiatives.
yes. I think I got everyone in there, right? Yeah. Alright, surprise round. Waz, you got first action. Mover standard.
How far out are these things?
You could have initiated the surprise round as close as you guys want it to be.
Okay.
So you're
So I
just
would
going to
get
declare
basically into like bomb throwing range, and try to smack one of these things with my bomb.
that. Mm-hmm. Free action knowledge local if any of you want to identify these.
Yeah, I wish I had local. It's one of the ones I
I
forgot
do
to put
not.
ranks in.
Alright, well. Unknown to you, they are trolls, and there's a goblin over there.
Why didn't that roll? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, dropped the thing, but then it didn't do anything.
Oh, is it because maybe I need to turn on the grid here? Let me do that.
Okay.
Configure. Yeah, that'll be helpful anyway. Grid, square. Let's go.
Let's try it again. No, it's got like a exclamation mark over it
The heck?
when I try to drop it. It's really weird. Oh, I also don't have control over my token for some reason.
Huh?
Yeah, like I can't move my token either. Oh no, hold on. That could just be that I'm dumb. That one's just that I'm dumb. Okay.
Okay. And then wait, so sorry, something's wrong with your bomb? I'm just
Let
trying
me
to...
try it again and make sure it wasn't just that I was on the wrong layer. I was on the wrong layer or the wrong controls. That's what happened.
Okay. Ooh. You chuck a bomb. He is flat-footed, unaware.
And needs to give me
Ooh.
a reflex save and a fort save.
And a fort save, he passes
And a fort save. Hold on. No, it's creatures that take a direct hit from a Satilish bomb, so he would have missed the direct hit. But I get to roll the D8 to see where it lands, and I have Splash Weapon Mastery.
Oh, so you... Wait, the attack roll has to hit, which it does, and then he still can avoid it?
So the reflex save is to... Oh no, hold on. Maybe I've got the save type wrong. Let me... I haven't... This is my first time playing an Alchemist, so give me a sec here. Let me pull up the bombs thing.
Yeah, I thought the reflex was just for the splash around him.
Yeah, that might be the case.
But it looks like the bomb is,
that is correct.
He's a large creature anyway, so.
But he rolled a d20, so that would be for the splash.
Okay.
But the 20 plus whatever his fort save, I'm sure beats my DC 20, right? Does he have a negative fort?
26. Okay.
Okay.
So he's not sickened.
He is not sickened.
All right, but he's gonna take 13 fire damage.
13 fire damage.
Ooh boy.
And I would have actually been able to be about 40 feet out because I have the equivalent of far shot with the bombs.
Very nice. He'll roar in anger. I don't know if do any of you speak giant?
I haven't set up my languages yet. I would probably have giant, though, as one of my languages. So,
all right, yeah, he just yells in pain and points out to his friends. Hey, she threw a thing at me.
Poor buddy.
Osrin.
So I am going to turn on my rage and my defensive fighting and take an attack. No,
Which one did you want to attack?
the one I am closest to.
Well, you could have been close to any of them.
You said I couldn't be close.
You
to
can
them?
be close to any of them, so you can pick which
I
one.
will attack the one that was just attacked.
All right. Whoop. And that he is flat-footed. I'm pretty sure that hits. I'm just double checking. Flat-footed armor class. Yes, solid hit. Zoo.
I think I'm gonna go for the middle one.
Okay. He's like in the process of biting some random person. He's like,
Actually, we don't know how strong these are, so maybe we should focus fire as best we can for the moment.
Oh.
That's my only worry. I mean, maybe these things will go down quickly, but...
Can Big have been in a position where he could easily charge the one we were attacking?
Yep. He could have gotten ready to spring your attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we sit it real quick. Is that within 30 feet?
Yeah, you can get within, the proper 30 feet if you wish. Before the round had started, and then you can take your shot.
Like mini shot?
You can do many shot because you have a standard action. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, you just don't have a full round action.
Yep. But many shot allows you to fire 2 arrows at the same time as part of a...
You think I should
believe,
try and
right? Let me make
them?
sure. Let me make sure
Yeah,
I'm remembering many shot correctly, because maybe many shot is one of the...
I think they all need it, but maybe not. Could be wrong. So good to check.
Oh no, yeah, many shot is while making a full round attack. Okay, never mind.
So no many shot.
No many shot. Not many shot.
Normal shot.
So yeah, might as well make it a pheromone arrow since both of you are get bonuses from it.
Just one attack?
Mm-hmm.
But just one attack, yep.
Oh my god.
Oof, good shot.
Good shot. That lands in solid.
You're a smelly boy now.
All right, Big.
Big will charge him and go nom nom.
Oof.
That'll hit.
Ooh, and that looks like a good trip, but even against size large.
Yeah, let's check his CMD. Oh yeah, you'll take him down. Roar. He'll fall down prone on one leg. From the pupper. Prone. Ugh. Roar. Troll. Movement speed is 30 feet.
You bring it, buddy.
Roar.
I ain't afraid of you.
Oh, sorry, he would have been one more back. Because he's got reach.
Yep. Sure does.
And that's all his movement, but he drops the peasant he was holding and kind of goes for this thing that was throwing things at his friend.
Yeah, I am going to use one of my uses of jaunt boots so that I can move 15 feet without provoking an AO.
Okay.
5, 10.
And how do you activate those? Is that a standard or?
It is a move action,
Oh, nice. Okay.
very specifically. So I'm going to move 5, 10, 15 to there and toss another bomb at the same one.
All right.
Actually, wait. I should maybe... Sicken would be pretty good if I can get it on the other one. Yeah, let me try to see what I can do on the other one. So I will throw it at the one that came after me. Just on the off chance I get lucky.
Ooh. Makes his reflex save. Barely
That's
makes
fort
it.
actually, so it would have succeeded.
Well, he has to make both, doesn't he?
No, just the fortitude save. The reflex
Oh.
is against the splash damage.
Okay.
So he just takes the... What's that? 15 plus 15, so 30 fire.
Wait, 15
Or
plus
wait, no,
15?
that's not how that works.
It's, yeah,
No,
the
okay,
top
I
is
see
totaling
total,
it.
The
yeah.
top is totaling it. Got it.
Okay.
Thought I just rolled really well.
This troll will help his friend out. He can reach you, Osrin, so he will attack. With a bite. Which a total miss. And
No.
2 claws.
No.
Get good, monster face.
Total misses. Osrin.
I'm gonna attack, but a
Don't
full
forget to
round
activate
this time.
your nosy nose. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Maybe. That first one might.
Sorry, which one is it? Wolf?
Yeah, I believe it's wolf. Which would be an extra 2 to attack and damage. But you wouldn't be able to full round
that
action on
wouldn't
that
help.
one. Yeah.
So an extra 2 damage.
An extra 2 damage, yeah.
Alright, next one missed, obviously. It's a natural 1, but it's barely still up. Ugh, it's like wobbling. Zoo.
Hopefully you can put it down. You're muted, by the way.
I'm sure gonna. Okay. I'm sure gonna try.
Now you got all the attacks. You got the menu shot, you got the rapid shot. So the menu shot is the first 2 attacks are basically the same attack roll. So you won't see an extra attack roll there.
Okay, so it's just 2.
It's the first attack is many shotted. So it'll do 2 arrows. It should do 2 arrows of damage if it's programmed right. And then you'll have your regular rapid shot. But you technically can fire these one at a time. But it rolls everything all at the same time. So you don't have to apply all your damage to the same target. Just roll it. Just roll as a full attack and see what happens.
Yeah,
If
you
it
should.
So
rolls
like
it wrong, we'll
click
figure it out.
both menu shot and rapid shot.
Yes.
And then
Mhm.
put in all the arrow. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Holy cow. Pew, 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 pew.
Perish.
Okay, so the mini shot is an extra separate thing. Got it. Okay. So it's 12 points of damage on the first shot.
And that will bring this guy down.
Okay, so then where do you want to put the second one? To the left or to the other one that's attacking Osrin? I'd say
think-
probably the left.
Yeah.
So yeah, 21 versus the one on the left then, John? The
Yeah.
one closest to her and I?
Oh, this one right here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that will hit. Attack 2 hits that. And your rapid shot you want on him too?
She's nodding.
Ah, okay, thank you. Nice arrows fly out. The goblin on one of the roofs nearby. Ah!
You're making us look bad.
Hello? Who are you doing helping them?
People need help. You don't hurt people.
I'll go to sleep. And he'll cast sleep, which I'm pretty sure you guys are immune to at this point, but
I don't think we are.
well, he sent.
Oh, you mean because the spell has got a max hit dice,
yeah.
right?
But he'll throw it out anyway. The creatures with the fewest hit dice are affected first. Yes,
Yeah,
you guys
four-
are immune to this.
four or less, yep.
Unfortunately.
We've been doing a little bit of work, a little bit too much work for that to work.
Oh god.
I don't even feel drowsy from that.
And he'll use his move action to start sliding down the roof. He's still in view, but he's making his way down. Big.
You should have Big go for the goblin.
No!
Be ready down there at the bottom for him.
No! Leave me alone!
Head off to go see if we can.
Brothers and sisters, leave me! Sorry, you have Big chomping his mouth as this goblin's trying to like find a spot to drop off. He's just
Yeah.
readying an attack. Okay.
This is a bad choice, buddy.
This troll will 5-foot step.
Hey, that's a little close.
You hurt my friend. Miss.
That's a little close.
I like slide aside.
You might not want to do that, or I'll have to do the same thing to you. Oh, boy, that hurt.
Do you want me to apply your damage?
Apply my damage, please. Oof, that's so much damage. Oof.
Do you know how much that hurt?
Was. Are you saying this in giant to him, or?
I'm saying this in giant to him.
Why you help these people?
People need help.
You
What's
not
your
from here,
problem?
you goblin.
What's
you,
your problem?
You help us.
I'm gonna
You should help us.
use my boots again.
Okay.
You should help us, or you're gonna burn a
He'll
lot.
swipe
It's gonna
at
hurt.
you as you disappear in front of
Nope.
him.
Oh yeah, okay.
And things like this are just gonna keep happening if you don't change your ways.
I can't click it. I can't drop it on him for some reason, so I'm gonna drop it in front of him.
Okay.
And that's fort save against the sicken effect. Okay, no sickened. Still takes 18 damage though.
Is it both damage from direct hit, or is one the reflex? One's the splash?
No, it's the damage from the direct hit because you get a,
Oh,
you get a D6,
I see,
the
yeah,
D4
yeah.
base, and then you get the additional D4s for each level.
Right, yeah,
Or
you have the
two
splash
levels.
damage on the bottom there. Got
Yep.
it. Ugh. It's a solid hit. Explodes.
You could just stop attacking, and we can talk about this.
Me no like fire. As it he pats it out on him.
Well, then, if you just stop, we can talk.
No, must kill.
Okay, your loss.
Guess this guy will roll randomly to see who he goes for. Unfortunately, he turns his attention to this pupper. tasty dog. And he'll go to eat it. Oops. Sorry.
Not me too.
That'll hit the pupper and will apply your damage.
Would have hit me too. Ouch.
And he'll do his claws. One miss, one hit. Osdrin.
Alright, I will attack again.
Gotta step over. But yeah. You keep forgetting to rage too.
I think she's
I
rage.
have rage on.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Oh.
I didn't hear
Yeah,
you say it.
5 foot
Oh,
step
yeah,
over.
I said I was going to do it in the beginning.
Solid hits. Zoo.
Like, keep on. Pew.
Oh!
Okay.
Well, for
Good
blood, apparently.
Nice critical confirmation.
Told you that wouldn't end well for you.
The crit actually goes onto the one to the north. He looks very wounded. This goblin shrieks.
There's a lesson to be learned here.
He'll look down at the dog and say, "Burn! Burn!" So he lets loose flame from his hands. I need a reflex save from Big for 1 damage to save.
It's a weak ass goblin. What the fuck is going on here?
He takes 1 fire damage. I'll apply it. Got him.
Buddy, I don't think this was a good idea.
Big. The goblin remains out of reach.
Real quick question. Is it plausible for me to have spellcrafted just how insanely weak that Burning Hands was?
Yeah, you don't even need a spellcraft. You can see the flame roll out from his hands, and it like singes some hairs on Big. Like barely
Okay.
even does anything.
Make sure Big doesn't kill him. If you can't, then maybe have Big attack the troll.
Although I guess Big has a ready to attack, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. You can still ready an attack for when he gets closer. If he does get closer, maybe he stays at his distance. But you can, I'll give you like an acrobatics check. You can like jump up and bite him if you want. He's close enough to Burning Hands you, so you can, Big can just do like a jump and bite.
Or just get the troll. I don't
Or
want
the
to kill
troll.
the goblin. I think I can maybe, I don't know. I might have a chance here. If he's that weak. Your choice. Either way is not the wrong answer.
Can Big try to just, like, pull him off the roof?
Yeah, just give me an acrobatics check to try and like, it's a little bit awkward, but yeah. Give me an attack roll. You can try to, you can give me a -4 non-lethal if you want to do like non-lethal, just like grab him down. Or you literally could just do a trip attempt. So you just do a CMB roll to try and just trip him down. And you can do that from your combat tab and you can click, yeah. I'm pretty sure that does it, but let me just double check. His CMD, oh yeah. Big can just grab him and drag him to the floor. Oh god! And I'll give him the prone condition as he's knocked prone. Was.
Yep. Double checking. This is. Yeah, you have to take a direct hit. Alright, well, let's hope this works out okay. I'm gonna throw a bomb at him. I'll move in a little bit so that I'm close. And yeah, I'll try to toss it directly at him.
Go for it. Oh, at the goblin?
At the goblin, yeah.
Oh my god. Are you doing your non-lethal? You put programmed it in there?
I want to try to make it non-lethal as best I can. So I would like tone down the fire, but tone up the poison is sort of like the idea of how I'm doing this.
Mm-hmm. So we're still saying it's the full 18 damage of non-lethal damage?
Yeah, the thing is, it's fire, so I don't really think that this works this way.
I
wish
just forget
there
how it
was
works.
just a way I
If
could
you...
do a weaker bomb. That's what I would like to be able to do.
Okay.
I'd like to be able to put like less components in the bomb.
Well, I'll let you just change your action, because you know if you do this, this is going to kill him. Like, you know he's
Yeah,
like...
could I make a weaker bomb, like make it the way I would when I was first level, so that I only get the first die of damage?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay,
that'll
so
knock him out.
that's what I would aim for. He needs to make the fort save, though. It's kind of important that he does. This is the big reason I'm doing this.
Oh,
Fuck that asshole.
he's
God
a god.
damn it.
But he still gets knocked unconscious.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted, though.
This troll will make his last-ditch effort. He's just going to try and run away. You can make a tax opportunity, Osrin, if you want.
That's a single attack for an AO, right?
Yeah, and Big can try to attack as well. You notice his wounds stitch over briefly, but then I believe your attacks will take him out. And we can get out of combat.
Are there still... yeah.
Yeah.
You can ask your question first.
Yeah, what was the question?
Are there any guards still conscious?
Yeah, I would say there was like 4 of them. 2 of them were like instantly ripped to shreds, and the other 2 were like damaged, but they like backed up as you guys took over the fight.
Okay. Then yeah, I think I have a plan, but we can talk about that.
Yeah, and I'll assume you try to stabilize the goblins like bleeding out.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely take care of... I thought I put ranks in heal. It's annoying.
You don't want to
I
waste
have
any...
one rank if you want me to do it.
Yeah, if you want to give it a try real quick. Otherwise, I have to use a potion. Or not a potion, but a... Nope, that doesn't do it.
You push the wound a little more and he takes the bleed damage.
Yeah.
Alright, then, yeah, let me... I think... Let me double check this. So yeah, it doesn't need to be trained, it's just not on my thing. There we go.
Oh, nice. Alright, yeah, we can go to break as Waz stabilizes the goblin. We are back, and the goblin is stabilized. These 2 guards are injured on the floor, 2 guards dead. They're clutching their limbs as they're kind of slumped, leaning against a building, breathing heavily.
I'll come over to the first one.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm a doctor. I can take care of this.
Oh, thank God for you.
Let me have a look.
We weren't ready
I'm
for these things.
While I'm coming over there, I'm like, I've pulled one of my potion extracts out, and I will it'll sort of disappear into my hand, and then I'll pull out another potion vial, and I'll come up to him and I'll start putting it together, and then I'll kind of reach down, I'll grab hold of him, I'll touch him on the back, and I will pour the potion onto him. For minimum damage, I think, from this. It's not triggering. Because I need to put it in range of something that I guess it can hit.
Okay.
So minimum damage here, so 11 points of damage, but then he'll also heal for... where is it? It's under spells. He'll also heal for 7 points of damage.
And he needs to make a save?
He needs to make a fortitude save, yep. DC 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
And what happens if he fails? He
forgets the victim loses all memories from the last hour and cannot form new memories for 8 hours.
Wow. Okay, yeah, so this is just to one of them, right?
This is just to the first one of them, yeah. And I'm like, okay, you just need to rest, and I'll kind of lower him down.
Yeah, he'll kind of blink, and he'll kind of be frazzled for a bit, and as he takes in the concoction and all these things happening to him. And the other guy, I guess you're giving him one too?
Yeah, I'll do the same to him. So drop another one down like so. And then same with the cure.
Very nice. He fails as well, so both of them kind of just blink as they drink this concoction, kind of slump over as you kind of lean them down.
All right, Osrin, if you think you can we hoist this thing up on Big and then sneak out of here?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, can we load the throw the goblin up onto Big's back?
Yeah.
And then try to slink through the alleys.
Yeah, give me a set of stealth checks. You guys, most people have run outside of the village, so there's not many people left in here. But just in case, oh yeah. Blending into the shadows.
Yeah, trying to get out of town.
Mm-hmm. Which way are you going out of town? West again?
Back west, yeah.
Yeah, you guys can, to your best of knowledge, exit the town without anyone seeing you. You kind of head to the spot you were in before. Or I don't know if you want to go that far.
Yeah,
but...
basically the same spot. We'll make sure we're far. I want to make sure we're quite a ways out.
Anybody got rope?
Mm-mm.
Oh, shoot. Wish I'd have thought about that.
Can't you make rope out of your mealworms or something?
No, that's not how mealworms work. You're thinking of silkworms.
Hmm.
A little bit different a worm, though. I could do the worm. Probably not. It's a hard dance. What else do I got for the day? Oh, I know what I can do. Give me about a minute.
And I will turn around and start playing around with some of my extracts. And make sure this works. So I think
Zoo, can you give me a D100? Just see if anything bothers you while you guys are out here. Not bad. Yeah, you guys can carry on doing your thing.
And I will finish mixing up this potion, or this extract, and I will use Minor Dream on the goblin.
Whoa. The messenger must be yourself or a gnome. The message can be no longer than 20 words.
Yep. I am getting something together so I can put
So
my
is
message together.
there a difference between unconscious and asleep?
I wouldn't think so. Are you not asleep when you're unconscious? You can dream while you are unconscious.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Um,
You still get to save, right? There is no saving throw.
There's no
Okay.
save. Yeah, because it's not dangerous. It's just it's message, but but people have to be asleep.
Gotcha. And what message are you sending him?
I am sending him. When you awaken,
We are your friends. You can trust us. We are here to help.
Okay.
I don't know that my bomb didn't work, so I'm like assuming he has lost his memory. But unfortunately, he saved, so that will not be the case.
But yeah, he won't wake up for a few hours unless you guys heal him.
I actually think I would go ahead and heal him up.
Ooh, nice. That will get him up. He'll kind of... wait, so you guys didn't tie him up or anything?
We didn't have any rope, so he's
Okay.
not tied up.
So he kind of stirs as you heal him. He starts opening his eyes.
All right, stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm.
You tried to kill me!
No, I didn't try to kill you. I tried not to kill you.
He thinks about like crawling away, but Big is like, I guess, over him, drooling. Urgh. And he kind of says, you weren't supposed to be here. There weren't supposed to be any strong people.
I bet. Who sent you here? We're friends. We're here to help you.
Give me a diplomacy check.
I'm giving him a bluff check instead,
Oh, sure.
if that's okay.
Yeah.
But
That is totally fine. Ooh. He
I
kinda-
get plus 10 when lying, by the way, which I am.
Jesus.
I am not here to help him.
Yeah, he kind of looks around at you and says, I guess you guys are goblins. Thogar sent me. Thogar. You've heard of Thogar?
Not recently.
Not recently. How about before? You hear of him?
I mean, his name sounds kind of familiar.
Well, where are you from?
I'm from the east. Far, far east.
Oh, then you probably not heard of him.
Oh, this is an Eastern Thogar.
He from... mountains further north from here. No mountains in the west. Well, there are about... I don't know where you're from exactly, but...
Mountains further north than that other city.
No. It's about...
Mountains near where dwarves live.
No, not that close from Dwarves. Maybe 30 mile from here.
30 mile north. Okay. So, but not too far. Like between here and dwarves. Same distance.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. You come a long way.
Yeah, we here for fresh food and fish from village.
Why you not just come by fresh food and fish?
We don't have money.
Why not? Don't you have anything to trade?
He kind of looks like he's never contemplated this before. I don't know. Thogar told us to go take what is ours, and he say no one there strong to stop us.
Oh, that was a bad idea. Thogar needs to learn that's not how the system works anymore.
You protect village, you newcomers? Why not you join us?
There may be people very soon that will protect the village, and then it'll be pretty bad for you, won't it?
Oh, that not matter soon. Thogar will. He kind of stops talking.
Thogar might end up dead because of it.
Oh,
you want to
no.
lose Thogar?
Thogar's strong.
You haven't heard the word of the greater heroes that are coming?
What greater heroes?
People like us.
You guys were strong, but I don't know if you could take down Thogar.
Oh, I bet we could beat Thogar with our eyes closed.
Oh.
We're here on purpose.
You here to fight Thogar?
Not to fight Thogar. We'd be willing to talk to Thogar, but Thogar probably doesn't want to listen.
No.
But Thogar could get acceptance into the rest of the country.
He no listen to goblins.
Oh, what is Thogar? Is he not goblin himself?
No, he big. He like the trolls.
Oh, he giant.
Hmm.
Yeah. Giants don't listen very well. Does he ever talk about having himself big boss?
Not to us. So, you gobbles all here. You have your own clan, or what you doing here?
We part of big clan.
Oh, where?
In city of Aldebaran.
You live in city?
We live in city.
And clan of goblins there?
Clan of many different creatures there.
Kind of furrows his brow. All part of one clan or different clan?
All part of one clan. Well, all people trying to become part of one clan is hard. Some people don't want to be part of clan. We accept that they don't want to be part, but we try to encourage them by showing them how good it is to be part of clan.
You boss of clan? He looks to Osrin. You nod. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I join you, and you protect me from Thogar?
Sure. You want join? We let you join.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. He kind of cracks his neck. What do we do, boss? He looks to Osrin. I know many spell. I be your
What spells?
I be your shaman. I useful.
What spells?
You seen what I do. I make things sleep. I can burn things.
Neither of those went very well.
I also can make things tired when I touch them. You know, see me do that. I can learn more. With your help, I guess.
Learning more would be good. How secret are you?
I can pray to the goblin gods and learn more things, different ones, whatever you want. Lots of things I could do.
Are you good at sneaking?
As much as any goblin can.
I mean, some goblins are very good. Are you that good?
I'm okay, I think.
Right, different and okay. Okay and that good.
How do I know how good I am? I don't know. I hide from humans all the time. They never find me.
It's not that impressive.
Oh, sorry, boss. I
It's okay. You will learn, right?
I know lots of spells that help. I can bless you all. I don't know. You guys heard of shamans? I can do first circle spells of shaman.
I think you'll be very useful.
Oh, okay.
We just gotta find a place for you.
Oh, I mean, I thought you say we part of clan.
Yes, but we clan that gotta move again. But you made a mess in city. You made a mess in town. Can't really show you in town very well, can we?
I mean, I could change clothes and blend in with you guys. You guys all goblins. They not.
All right, you show me change of clothes.
I don't have. Maybe you have.
I know I have change of clothes. I'm in pretty dress.
Well, you go back in town and you get me clothes. I mean, if that's okay with you, boss. He looks to Osrin.
Doesn't seem like the best use of her time.
Oh, no, I'm useful. You can't leave me here.
I mean, getting new clothes.
Oh, well, what we do then?
What to do with you?
Yeah.
Much harder question than I thought.
I don't really know what your intentions are, so that makes it a little bit tricky.
What do you mean? I work for you now. My intentions or
That
whatever.
was out of character to Was.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so I'll kind of pull you aside and say,
I don't really know exactly where I'm going with this, unfortunately.
You didn't think this through, huh?
I wanted to get answers from him, and I got answers. I just kind of kept going from there. I mean, we could just kill him.
He looks to Big and Zoo and he says, "How long you been working for Boss?"
A few months.
They good work for her?
Yeah.
Where you find such big dog?
Woods.
Oh, maybe I get one too.
Good luck.
I don't think we should kill him for no reason.
Then what else are we gonna do with him? We give him
I
to
don't
Sid.
know.
We give him to town. Town will kill him too. We send him back. Dargar will kill him too. He'd be killed by everywhere he go.
Yeah, well, you clearly wanted to get something from him, and now we're stuck with him.
Well, I mean, the problem is if we bring him into town, if anybody recognizes him, they'll try to kill him. Maybe nobody recognized him because he was on top of the building. But who knows? Maybe he was shouting a bunch of weird things.
I think he was definitely calling attention to himself.
And they're going to think it's because of us. They're going to be like, goblins equal other goblins. We saw goblins, must be goblins made problem.
Yeah, it already puts us in a bad situation.
It does. Makes us look bad. This would be like if you went out and forgot to get meat for us. Look very suspicious.
He attempts to pet Big. Does Big allow him to or no?
Big will quiet. Won't like bite at him or anything.
Oh.
What do you want to do with him?
I mean, we could try to run into town, get some clothes for him. Get him all dressed up.
Why don't we just have him stealth?
I don't think he's gonna do a good job of that. Did you see how
don't
bad it
think
was?
so
That
either.
fire? That fire was like terrible.
Yeah, he's pretty low skills.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can disguise him as? You got any spells to make him look like a bird or something?
I wasn't thinking that kind of way. It's not in my forte right now. I could pick something up if this place had magic stuff. It doesn't seem like he's the
It's
kind
kind of a
of
small town.
doesn't seem like the kind of caster that has his own book. So I can't even learn anything from him. He said he was like a shaman.
He's not very powerful at all.
Clearly not. Maybe he can disguise himself though. Hey, buddy.
Oh.
What's your name?
I guess we work for each other, or you. I work for you. He looks to Osrin, you want to know my name?
Yes.
Okay. Kind of looks at you. Rizgold.
Okay, Riz. You okay if I call you that?
Yeah. Oh, he kind of looks at Osrin. If you want me called that, I'm fine with it.
What do you want to be called?
Whatever you want, boss.
All right, whatever you want.
All right.
Boss.
So whatever. You got any god you god let you get disguises?
I can, if you let me sleep for tomorrow, I can do Pass Without a Trace.
Oh no, we did. How many people you let know you move into trolls? When you stand on top building, you shout, "I do bad things" or stuff like that.
Well, I was shouting things, but in Goblin. He's like speaking Goblin the whole time. He doesn't.
Okay.
I don't
so
speak Common.
You make us look clearly bad.
No.
Yes.
No. Everyone was running away. No one saw me.
You piss on Goblin name.
What?
You piss on Goblin name.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, boss, you gonna let him talk to me like that?
Don't take him so seriously.
Okay. He your jester.
Okay, first of all, I know the mask makes it hard to tell, but
And I'll pat my chest.
these is not boy boobs.
Oh. I not tell.
I know, it hard. Dress makes it hard. So does mask.
He looks at Osrin. She not very funny, though. You picked wrong jester. I hope you pick better one.
I don't know. He's too low level to have that. Damn it.
All right, boss, what we do?
I'm trying to figure out what to do with you still. You seem like a liability.
What do you mean, what do with me? You already say you bring me to your clan.
We can't. We need to do things in town.
What you say, Zoo?
Out of character. I think we should send him out into the woods first.
I don't think that's such a good idea either. I mean, I don't care, but all right, so here's what we could try. I mean, I could try to get him a change of clothes. If we move in a little bit closer, I can maybe rush in. It's late enough. I can rush in there, try to get some clothes, come back, and hopefully get him disguised enough. But I'm not really good at disguises.
Me neither.
Do you guys happen to have maybe like a bag of holding?
I have a Pathfinder pouch.
You should have had the bigger bag that was given to you.
The bag of concealment.
Yeah.
I have that also.
Because we could maybe put him in there, but he's only got a few minutes to live. About 10, roughly. But if we could sneak in, we probably can't get to the place we gotta go to talk, the person we gotta talk to in 10 minutes.
Why did you do this, Juan? It's our first day together. Already making things difficult.
I mean, I can still kill him.
How about you could have told him, not told him he could join our clan?
So what? He could go die another way? I mean, if he's gonna die another way, might as well kill him, right? What's the difference? I can just try to make him forget, and then he can just lay out here, sleep, and then something else can kill him. Or we can bring him
Didn't
in.
you try and make him forget before?
Yeah, it didn't seem to work. His will might be stronger than I think it is.
Do you want to find out more information about this boss and try and take down the boss?
I don't know if we're going to be able to get up that way. 30 miles. I guess 30 miles isn't too far.
I mean, it could be of interest to Layla, maybe. I don't know. I guess go get him some damn clothes.
All right, let's get a little bit closer, and then I'll run out and get him clothes.
Yeah. Are you guys staying here with, or someone staying here with him, and just one person going?
Yeah,
or
the
you...
idea is we'll get the group close enough closer that like it's not like a huge trip to go get the clothes, and then I'll come back. I'll sneak out, try to grab them, bring them back here.
All right. Are all of you going for the clothes, or just Waz?
Just me.
All right. Yeah, you guys can get close to the village. It seems to be. It's late, but there seems to be like a general big light source coming from like the center-ish of the village. It's like clearly some sort of flame or something. The rest of the flames around the village have been put out. There's some still smoldering smoke, but there's like the streets are kind of empty when you're getting close.
Okay.
But you hear people like clearly are there. They've gathered in the center of the town.
Then yeah, I think my plan is just to slip in. I'm gonna try to find like a mostly empty house is my plan, and I'll just nab some like random garments from in there.
Yeah, the first house you find, the door is locked and windows locked. Do you want to try and pick the lock or smash the window?
I will try to pick the lock.
Ooh. Yeah, you can get up to one of these outskirts houses. There's no one around, and you take some time. You pick the lock pops open, door creaks open.
Yeah, I will slip in and try to find some clothes as quickly as I can.
Yeah, this house you found, there you can go into one of the rooms, and there's a drawer filled with random clothes, assortment of clothes. You can grab shirts, pants, whatever
Grab
you
a
want.
handful of things and then rush out.
Yeah. Do you relock the door?
I will relock the door behind me because that is the right thing to do.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that, 2 15s.
Nice, yeah. You make no presence of your lockpick known, and you scurry back out to the woods and rejoin the party with a handful of clothes. Ah! Bossman! You smart to send her in. No one see you?
No one see me.
Oh.
She was sneaky.
Boss smart to choose you to do it. Good job. Thank you, boss. You'll
Do
stick
these
his hand
clothes
over the
actually fit him?
No, they're like human clothes, so they kind of droop down. But I mean, he takes off his clothes and puts these on.
I mean, basically just needs to put on one like big shirt.
Yeah. How I look?
Kind of sloppy.
But enough that we could say you're racist if you call him the goblin from yesterday.
Oh, okay. Let's go with that. All right, what we do now?
Well, is it late enough now that we can find a place to stay and then head to the bars?
I mean, I think we should just try to find a place to stay for the night. Maybe even sleep in as unnoticeably as we can.
Okay.
So I think the plan is like to be silent as we can, as stealthy as we can, and kind of move to where the inn is. So try to stay towards the outskirts of the city, come around maybe across the docks.
Yeah.
And then up to where the inn is.
Yeah, you head towards the inn in the empty streets, as you get close to this inn, the inn is here, as you guys figured out. As you get close to there, you see there's a large bonfire in the center of this area, and it's like crowded with the whole village. Must be crowded in there. As you like look at the door, the inn is still locked, not open.
Okay. So I'll Osmond, can you stick with him?
Dot, dot, dot.
Actually,
You know what? Better yet.
is there a back door to this inn? Like
Yeah.
if we do a quick walk around?
It is locked as well.
I'm gonna try to pick my way in.
Sure.
There you go.
Ooh, yeah. You can easily make quick work of this lock. Pops open.
And then the plan is to kind of go up, or once we're in, try to make my way over to wherever figure out where the innkeeper keeps the keys,
Yeah.
and then grab a few of them. Well, first of all, I want to make sure, are all the keys there, or are some of the keys missing?
I don't know how you would know if they're all there, but yeah, there's a pretty full key ring behind the counter.
Oh, I'm not looking for like the ring. The ones that he would give to the people, I would assume are like on a board, or they're separated in some way so that he knows which key is for which room.
Yeah, you can give me your take 20 perception to take 2 minutes, or perception check if you want to just quickly look.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the time on it because I need to make sure I get it right. But I don't have a huge perception.
Yeah, you just find this key ring, no other sets of keys.
Fuck do they do this then?
You do also find, I don't know if you care, but you find like a nice little lockbox below the counter. That's the only other interesting thing. It clearly looks like it holds the innkeeper's wealth or something.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make it obvious that we were here stealing. The goal was to just find a couple of room keys and then have us like hole out in a room for the night. I'm gonna step back out.
Hey, are any of you guys particularly better at looking for things? I'm not particularly the best at that.
I'm really good. He raises his hand.
I have my
That was
doubts.
good.
Want me to go look, boss?
Zoo, can you slip on in there and see if you can find some keys?
He furrows his brow.
Not just a key ring, but
He-
like room keys.
He looks to you, Ozrin. Why he talk like he the boss? Or she the boss?
I'm the one who just said zoo.
Oh. She seemed like
No,
she giving a
listen.
lot of orders. You should get her in line.
That's okay.
Really? You
Relax.
okay with
You're
that?
not one to be talking. Yes.
Okay.
Do what with them?
The idea is if we can find a room key, we can take out a room and just stay there for the evening. But I don't want to get the giant key
Okay.
ring because that might just get them in, but they would still sell off that room.
So, still a room.
We want to steal a room, so we need to steal the key for the room. They're gonna be looking for goblins. If anybody saw him on the roof, they're gonna be looking for goblins. The best we can do is stay here tonight, safely, and then try to figure things out in the morning.
Is zoo going?
Perhaps awesome better.
Yeah, Ozrin, you can hide in the shadows, and you're going to take a look in this place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you just go, as Zoo says that, he kind of looks at you as Zoo and says, "Wow, you just tell boss to go do that? He go
She
do
didn't
it."
tell boss. She didn't tell boss. She suggested that Boss go do it because Boss is better at it.
You
Boss
guys
have
work.
best eyes.
You guys, your clan work very different than mine.
Yes, we work like team.
Okay. But yeah, Ozrin, you go in there. You're looking around. You find the key ring. You find the lockbox. I don't know what else here catches your eye. There's a bunch of bottles and drinks.
I just want to get a key and get out.
You want to take a single key off the key ring, or what do you want to do with the key ring?
Yeah, I want to take a single room key off.
Okay, yeah, carved on these on each key is numbers. So there's about like 6 of them. So there's like 1 to 6.
Oh shit, there are only 6 places here.
Well, there's
It's
6
gonna be pretty
keys.
obvious.
There's 6 keys and they're numbered 1 to 6. What that means is, you can assume maybe one per room. Maybe he has the same lock for several rooms. I don't know. You can go look around and see how many rooms there are, if you want.
I'll just take a key for now.
Which number do you take?
4.
4. All right, you kind of slip it off the key ring, pop it off, put the key ring back where it was, and you head back to the party.
Yep.
All right, you can give me another stealth check just to slip by. You still can, as you exit the tavern from the back door, you can still hear the roars of people. People are loudly chanting things or saying things. Nothing in particular, but there's a large bonfire clearly happening in the center of town-ish. But you can stealth. There's no one on the streets, and you can make your way back to the people, to your friends. Oh, you're back! Kind of points you out as he sees you coming.
Got a key.
Oh, that's why you the boss. He nods.
Could you try talking less?
Oh, yes, boss.
Thanks.
Was it from the ring?
Yes.
Do we know how many rooms are in there? Did you happen to see? All right, let's just get in there and see what's there.
Yep.
All right, entire party moving into the inn.
Yeah, might as well.
All right, you guys can give me a stealth check from each of you to get to the inn undetected. Oh. All right, yeah, you guys get to the inn. Again, you just hear you see the flame flickering, chantings and shoutings, and you guys make it to the back door of the inn, open it, close it behind you. I guess you can't re-lock it because the lock's on the outside. Unless you have any thoughts about that, or are you just closing it behind you?
Just for now, just close it behind us.
All right, yeah, this is one of the few 2-story buildings. You guys want to go upstairs and check out the rooms, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I want to see how many rooms there are, whether or not there's only 6, whether or not this is like multiple people to a room style thing.
Yeah, so you get up there, and there are indeed 6 doors, each with like these carvings on the door. You can open up the door, and these are these long kind of hostel style. There's like 8 to 10 beds in each of these like long rooms. There's not much else in the room besides like cots and beds.
Oh, this sucks.
What?
Can't exactly hide out here.
You'll notice, I didn't say you looked at number 4, but yeah, you'll notice all these doors are open. But they do have locks on them.
Yeah.
Might as
All
well
right,
put the
let's
key
get out of
back.
here then.
Yep.
Might as well put the key back and head out.
All right, you guys put the key back on the key ring and just leave.
Yep.
You relock the back door.
Yep.
All right. Ooh, nice. And where are you guys heading?
Wonder if somebody in town died. Gonna be hard to find that out.
I don't know what to do from here.
Yeah, because we shouldn't have taken him.
It doesn't matter that we took him. We're goblins. The whole town is going to assume goblins are all the fucking same. They're not
Nobody
going to.
saw us take down the trolls.
No. The goal was to have nobody know because no one's supposed to know that heroes came here to do what they did.
I mean, the 2 guards who were injured saw us, right?
They don't remember that they saw us.
Oh, you were successful in that one.
Yes.
I was hoping we could take the opportunity to sneak in to whoever this boss we're supposed to talk to is. Tell her that we dealt with the problem. Tell her that, like, things can move just as smoothly and just as unnoticed if she's willing to work with us. Problems can get cleared up. Solutions can be brought through.
He starts like kind of pacing up and down, pointing to his mouth and looking at you, Osrin.
What?
I can talk?
Yes.
Oh, I think Thogar, tell me about the lady you talk about. She in charge, right?
Yes.
I know where
Well,
she live.
sorta.
Do you? Like
Yeah,
her
we
house?
supposed to smash her head in. We still
No.
do that?
No.
Oh.
Where does she live?
Hmm.
You think we can sneak there?
I think so. I know where to go.
Okay. Lead the way.
All right. He will stealth, and I need stealth from everyone if you want to stealth. Very nice. He will lead you through the city, avoiding the center, obviously, as the most people are there and the light is coming from there. And he will... I'll just mark the house that he ends at. Oh, am I not on the right tool? There we go. This one. Ugh. I can just do that. And then I think I can rotate it. Yes, there we go. Let me go. Whoa! Stop that. Let me get rid of this stupid thing I drew here. Let me go like this and rotate.
Okay.
So yeah, he brings you there. This kind of double baked set of buildings. He said you guys are kind of hiding in an alley here. There's no one around really, but
Yeah.
you guys are hiding in an alley, kind of to the side, and he kind of points. That it there.
Thank you.
He kind of looks to Ozrin. See, how helpful.
Good job.
Mm-hmm. In my old clan, when I do something good, I get extra food. We do that here?
I'll like reach into the jar and I'll hand him a handful of mealworms.
Oh! He devours it.
Can you go to check in for traps, Osrin? Just check the door, then I'll come up, try to get a way in. I prefer to
I
wait
can't
inside.
remember what do I need to roll for that?
Perception. Just perception.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Nope. Door looks not trapped.
Yeah, looks good.
That was not great.
All right. I'll try to break our way in.
Just let me look at the... Yeah, this lock looks like... you can just tell the quality as you're pretty good at this. This is a good quality lock.
Okay. Can I give it another shot?
I
or
think
am I?
you can. If you fail by 5 or more... That's only for traps, though, isn't it? If you fail by 4 or less, you have failed but can try again. If you fail by 5 or more, something goes wrong. If the device is a trap, you trigger it. If it's not a trap, something just goes wrong. So you fail by 5 or more. So yeah, you jam the lock or something.
Oh, there goes that. Say, actually, I know what happens. This is one of those things where I have to like I can get my pick out, but I definitely can't. I won't be able to do it because I don't have the actual key to correct the pin that I knocked out of place. And somebody experienced might not notice it at first because they'll just put the key in and turn it. If it doesn't turn immediately, you just kind of wiggle it a little bit, and that'll get it out of place. But damn. All right, well, I guess we'll just wait here until she gets there.
All right, you guys want to hide out in the alleyway until you see some activity, some people come back here?
Until I see her enter the house, or until she arrives, or
Sure.
because I'm assuming the goblin will know, and we can ask him to quietly let us know when she arrives.
Do you tell him that?
Yeah.
Well, he kind of shrugs. I don't know. I don't know what she looked like.
Oh, okay.
I just know this is her house, and we're supposed to find her here and smash her.
Gotcha.
So we sure we're not smashing?
We not smashing, no.
Not smashing.
Okay. He kind of shrugs. He kind of whispers to Zoo, "You guys weird. Weird clan." And yeah, you'll be waiting here for at least a few hours as it gets really dark out and the flame starts to die out and the crowd starts to disperse. Eventually, a middle-aged woman is walking toward this building with 2 guards on either side of her. They bring her to the front door. She unlocks it, turns to them, says some things, and they nod, and they walk off. And she closes the door behind her.
As they walk off, I think I would like to try to kind of be slipping up as she's talking to them. Try to kind of come around the corner so that as the guards walk off, I can kind of come around the side of her building.
Okay. They're kind of doing the thing where like they wait for her to close the door and then they walk off. They're not like immediately like leaving when she says something to them.
That's still fine. I wanna make it very close so she's near the door when they walk off.
Okay.
And then I'll slip up and I'll kind of knock at the door softly.
Yeah, there's a brief 4 or 5 second pause when a voice comes from behind the door. Oh, who is it?
A friend of a friend.
Identify yourself at this hour.
The reason you don't have a troll problem.
You don't sound like George and Steve. They valiantly killed the trolls and lost consciousness.
Oh, did they? They didn't. Yeah, they just happened to lose consciousness and remember the story that way? Those
Yes.
two? Really? You don't
Yeah.
think those two dropped the second that they saw the troll?
She has like an inside like lock and she kind of peeks it open, looks out, and I guess you're just standing there.
Yep.
Wasn't just me, of course. I got friends.
She kind of looks at you, looks up and down. You're nothing but a small. Why should I believe that my men couldn't take it out rather than the two or the one, however many?
Think
of you?
about your 2 men. Your 2 men were lowly trained guards. They were down in a matter of seconds.
Well,
I was there.
How can I believe you? Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Wazhead Gaduz. I'm here on behalf of the Phoenix.
You're alone?
My friends and I are here to discuss
How
some
many?
details with you. There are 3 others of us, though one of them isn't quite our friend, but we're bringing him along as a gesture to show that we are the kind of people that understand the difficulties of existence.
She kind of closes the door. You hear some unlocking of locks and chains. She opens the door wider. All right. Tell your friends to come in.
I'll wave for you guys to.
Yeah, you guys can
Oh,
shuffle
come
in. Yeah, she'll see you all big and Zoo and this other goblin. She kind of just makes weird faces. You all kind of come in. She'll close the door behind you. Look at you all. What is the meaning of this hour? You speak to me like this.
This was the timing. We want to make it clear. We understand that what you're dealing with is a very interesting situation. You have a lot of arrangements with Rachel, and you have a lot of things that you owe to them. But we want to be even more clear. What the Queen is planning on is a terrible, terrible thing. War is not what any of us want. War will end with a lot of lives, a lot of people being asked to do what they don't want to do. Is that what you want for your people?
She kind of sighs. I don't need the same old tale. I've spoken to your people and I've told them I'm not interested. Why would Bissy send you here? You must have
Because
something new to offer me.
The Queen is lacking in her duties. It's not strange or unusual to me that all of a sudden we're seeing upticks in goblin attacks. Rachel has seen them. Well, mine had to recently be reclaimed from goblins and giants that had taken it over. And now you happen to be seeing the same here?
This is not the Queen's fault. She did not offer us protection, although I was going to request that in our next shipment negotiations. They've maintained their bargains every time. They sent us shiploads of workers and maintained our things in exchange for our supplies. She's never gotten sour on any deals with us.
Not yet. What happens when the war begins? What happens when she wants
People
to
have
head
been
north?
using of wars for the past 5-10 years and nothing's happened. Am I just supposed to take your word for it?
And in those years, was there any sign of anyone dying?
I'll admit things have gotten a little more violent of recent, but nothing.
Guards stand at the gates of Rachel, demanding to take anything from them above a certain value. Guards inspect everyone, looking for anything they can.
Well, I don't know about your city politics, but that doesn't impact us here.
You don't think it does? This is how politics work. They start at the beginning, and they end at the end, and you are the end. The
Not an
littlest thing.
island.
What was that?
Said you're not an island.
Yes,
You won't go unaffected.
I'm sure we will probably feel some repercussions of this, but we are an independent city, or town. We can negotiate if the Queen makes unjust stipulations. She knows what our deal is. We are not...
What power do you have
We
against
supply...
the Queen?
We have much. We have fresh food that she's been increasing her needs for. We have access to the water that is...
What prevents her from just taking this over?
Demanding the food and no longer reimbursing you, changing the reimbursement.
Have you
We've
dealt
seen
much
many
with the
people-
Queen? She would not do such a thing.
She's doing it to her own people in the city. Demanding items from spellcasters, weapons manufacturers. The requests are getting higher and higher, and the payments are getting lesser and lesser. We have a source that is not exactly happy with the Queen's requests.
Well, I don't know what to make of this. Am I to just believe you that things will get worse when they have no reason to believe so? Besides your word?
I don't have much other than a word. I don't have much other than to tell you what is happening in the city. There are many things we can offer you, many problems we can solve for you.
Like what?
I don't know what your problems are. You probably claim you have none right now.
I have problems that you couldn't even imagine. You all wouldn't be able to help with.
I think you underestimate the power of the Phoenix.
There's one problem that we know of that we could help with.
What is
Okay.
that?
I believe your daughter has been locked up.
Yeah, when you mention her daughter, her eyes kind of grow wide, and she kind of grows in a more hushed voice. How do you know about that?
As she said, we have sources.
Of
It's been a long
course.
time for your daughter to be locked up unjustly, hasn't it? 4 years.
I
Approaching
underestimated.
a tenth of her life.
She kind of crosses her brow. I underestimated Bissy. Clearly, he's more resourceful than I gave him credit. Let's just say I entertained this. You all can free my daughter? She kind of looks at you. You have this power?
We, as a whole, have this power. It would not be our group specifically. It would be compatriots of ours. Each group is targeted to their specific mission and based on their skills and strengths and whatnot.
And then what? My daughter would be a wanted fugitive? What kind of life is that? I need her out in the proper procedures. Can Bissy guarantee that? That she won't be a wanted criminal?
Missy is a well-connected man. Missy is making the motions necessary to make things safe for many people in many situations.
And what exactly did Bissy send you? What does he want in exchange for this, for my daughter?
A change of who you call the most important thing. Rather than Rachel be your primary point of exchange?
I'm sorry, was it supposed to be Alberta or was it supposed to be I believe it was supposed to be Aldebaran, right?
To trade with?
Or Alberta, rather.
Alberta. Yeah.
You align yourself more so with Alberta. Make more deals with them. Gradually move away. Tell the Queen you're short on things more often. Maybe the fish have run dry.
She kind of takes a seat at this point on this couch in the main room. There are other seats, but she doesn't offer them to you, but you could sit if you wanted. But she kind of rubs her forehead and says, a self-fulfilling prophecy. If I start moving against the Queen, of course she will respond. And what then? What am I supposed to do then?
Allow the Phoenix to solve the problem. This is an example. An unfortunate and unexpected example. When we came here, it was merely to talk to you. Trolls, an accident we would not have wished on your city.
Or perhaps a ploy by Bissy to get me to trust you.
Look at Bissy's history. Does that look like his hand would actually be turned in that way?
I don't know much of Bisaba's doings. I've heard he deals with a variety of people.
Yes, but none of them that kill. None of them that would harm other people intentionally. Look at his stance against Maroc.
Yes,
One of the few people outspoken against what is happening.
I do agree that I have not heard of such tales from Bisaba's doings, but power corrupts, and I've heard he's been amassing quite amounts of it. Is he still the gnome, or what is he? Is he a gnome or a halfling?
He is a gnome.
Is he still the gnome that you knew? How long has it been since you last spoken with him?
I have not yet spoken, but I've heard that these two have.
She turns to you two. And what do you... How recent have you spoken with Bisaba? Is he still the same gnome that he was when he started the Phoenix, or has he grown with hubris and...
No hubris in sight to me. I think it was a few weeks ago, maybe? Perhaps a month.
And what is your honest opinion of him? He wants the best for this realm.
I wouldn't choose to work on his behalf otherwise. I regularly put myself at risk only to help support his mission because I believe in it. It's not making me rich. It's not giving me glory. It's just the right thing to do.
She kind of turns to you, Zoo, and looks for your response.
I can tell he at least seems to be putting a lot of his time. I can see that for sure. Like a bad man.
And what about you? She looks at the other goblin. He kind of looks...
Hold on, before we go there. Remember the mantras and the ideas of Bisaba, that all things can be turned from what they were to something better. This is the goblin partially responsible for what happened.
Her eyes grow wide, and she grabs a hilt of a blade that was on her side.
Hold on. Be calm, please.
You have brought the culprit here. The goblin, not understanding common, kind of looks at you and goes, "What'd she say? She look at me. What'd I say? Translate for me?"
If we had killed him, we wouldn't know about the goblin, the giant in the northwest mountains. The giant that sent him here.
She pulls her blade out and points it at the goblin and goes, "Ah!" Kind of like puts his arm up.
He doesn't understand what you're doing.
She points the blade and she looks at the rest of you and says, "He is responsible for the death of many of my people. We should be burned. He should have been part of the sacrifice in the town center earlier.
And what information would be lost? There is a giant to the northwest, a giant known as Thorgar, a giant that must be taken down. If we spend all of our time merely slaying every foe we find, we do not find answers, and if we do not find answers, we are left with nothing but questions."
Well, that's good that we have our answers then. I'll agree to your deal, but you must give me this goblin and save my daughter, and we'll have a deal.
And do what? We have no way to find our way to Thorgar. This goblin gives us our way there. He will die. He will die fighting the very people that sent him here.
If you promise me his death, along with the rescue of my daughter, then we'll have a deal. She pulls the blade back and sheaths it, and extends her hand out to you. I guess you've been doing all the talking, Waz.
He will either fight at our side and die at it, or if he turns tail even for a moment, he will be in flames.
And I will take her hand.
She'll firmly shake it, and I need you to give me a will save.
Indeed.
And I'm assuming you don't have any ill will.
I have no ill will.
She kind of nods, or at least you felt the probing of your mind and your intentions. And as she retracts her hand, "You may tell Bisaba that I will do as he wants and interact more with Alberta and reduce my shipments to Rachel, as long as I get my free and non-criminal daughter back to me.
It will be done.
The deal is useless if she's a fugitive. They will just come looking for her and there's no life for her at all."
It will be done, and it will be done proper.
She looks at all of you, and all of you are in agreement as well. Does she speak for you?
Yes.
Alright. She nods. Alright. The hour is late. Please, leave me to my thoughts.
A quick question. Where can we sleep? We're goblins in this town. I'm sure your people think goblins are partially responsible.
She kind of nods. Our people are not so bigoted, but there are some, especially your visitors from your city, that were seeking vengeance on the goblin. There, she kind of winces and gives you general directions. This house will be vacant due to this attack. You may stay there, although you may not take anything, and you must leave it as you found it.
It shall be done.
She just motions towards the door. She slumps back in her chair and rubs her temple.
We'll leave.
And you guys can ferry out here. As you get out here, this stench of burnt troll flesh fills the air. As the town is quiet, there are no real lights on in the houses, and you guys can make your way to the house she designated. It's not locked or anything. It's a humble house, but enough for room for all of you. And unless you guys have anything to declare for the record, we can end on that note, kind of fade to black. Unless you can go later.
To declare.
Yeah, it feels like it's around that time.
Yep.
And I gave you your XP from the combat already, plus the bonus
Thank
XP. And I will end the stream there. Thanks for anyone who's watching, and have a good night.